Welcome to Subramani. Financial advisors and doctors have one thing in common is that they emotionally connect with the clients and many clients become their friends. How is this an advantage? Well, the advantages are many. For example, first of all, when you connect emotionally, and chances are that the whole family will connect emotionally. So in financial planning or in cardiology or in even for a dentist or a gynecologist, it helps to have friends or you get friendly with them, simply because once you get friendly, the chances are you will recommend them better. So for example, if you have a homeopathy requirement, or if you have a requirement which I think allopathy is not going to be very helpful, I'll say, oh, you have a homeopathy requirement, go to Dr. Sunil Balinge, he's cured me. I mean, it's a 40-year track record that we share, a friendship we share for such a long time. Oh, you have a kid, Dr. Praveen Gaikwad is the best. So I've taken my daughter there and we are very happy with that service. Or you have a cardiology problem, go to Dr. Somnath. You have a dental problem, go to Dr. Rajesh Patil, go to Dr. Satish Balgat. These are names which you have used. You have a problem, you need an ophthalmologist, go to Dr. Smita Mukherjee. These are people with whom I've worked as a professionals, they've been friends over a long period of time. Why is it that finance professionals and medical professionals you want to become friendly with, but it's not so common for you to become friendly with any other service provider, right? You do have, but how many of us can say that we are very friendly with our car mechanic? You may still recommend a car mechanic. The chances are, when you are friends with your client, chances are that client will introduce you to more friends of his or hers, right? So chances are the friends will introduce friends rather than clients introducing clients. So friends might introduce clients better. Second, ultimately you are managing wealth for the family and you want to know what is happening in the family also. So when the daughter is going away for higher education, the money will get used, but you know what's happening with the family. Second, if you are dealing with the man and you're not dealing with the woman, that's a terrible thing to do, because if the husband dies, the wife will not even know where to go, right? So largely financial planning, which I'm thinking that the one half of my audience is, the other half is doctors. When you emotionally connect, you also have the advantage when one person dies, the other part of the family still keeps coming to you, right? If the husband dies and the wife knows that this is the person who was handling all his investments and insurance and what have you, health insurance, life insurance, medical insurance and general insurance, and mutual funds, direct equity, real estate, whatever, they know that this is the person to turn to for this and this is not the person to turn to for taxation, unless you're doing taxation also. They know whom to go for what. For example, every family knows why they go to a dentist, but not everybody knows why they go to a financial planner. So if you are the husband, it is your job to make sure that you connect well with your financial advisor and the whole family knows what you're doing together. So sitting together, making your plans, right? So sitting in the client's office or sitting in your office, whatever. So sitting and making those plans, all that is a friendly activity which gives you a good chance to be friends. Second, once you are friends, the client knows you well and you know the client well, you know how to connect, you know which is the client's favorite mode of communication. Does he or she prefer the usage of WhatsApp or message, or do they prefer phone calls? Do they resort to emails? Do you mail the husband? Do you mail the wife? Right? Talking about that, there are many wives who don't want you to talk about money when their husbands are present. Perfectly all right. You should have that respect for your client, but it is also possible that somebody wants to take a joint decision and they need your help. So therefore your friendship helps. Once there is friendship and you really know them very well, chances of them leaving you is very rare, unless you do something disastrous. Very rare that they will leave. The chances are they will call you and ask before they take any financial decision, and any financial decision is easier to correct before it happens. For example, a friend of mine trying to buy a house for piddly 30-40 lakhs on a net worth of 6-7 crores was trying to take a small loan and the company was insisting that he should take a term insurance and telling him, look, if you commit suicide after 1 year, you will still be paid. This is disastrous communication, right? So this is how a bank communicates. Can a bank make the emotional connect better? Of course they can. Will they spend that much money on training? No, it's not worth it. For earning 2.5 lakhs, so much on training, no way, they will not spend, right? For them, it's not emotionally important to connect well, which gives financial advisors a great chance to connect well with the clients and do that. So therefore, being a friend is useful. So you get more introductions, you get more cheeky clients, you have lesser clients wanting to leave, you have better emotional connect, they introduce you better, and they introduce you saying, look, last 20 years this is what has happened with me. Like for example, if you ask me for a pediatrician, I introduce you to a pediatrician and say, last 20 years is doing wonders with my family. Right, that's how you introduce. So all these things are helpful. So having an emotional connect with the client, or becoming a good friend of your client, or the client becoming a good friend of yours and moving in the same circles, maybe same hobby circle, maybe you're playing badminton together, maybe playing squash together, maybe you're traveling together. Any of these things is very useful, because the chances are that trust in you goes up. But then you have to be very clear that you cannot tell a lie to a friend. So make a balance between what you're going to do, because if you are going to lie and sell bad products, or if you're going to churn the portfolio for no apparent reason, then the friendship can also hurt. So if you're not going to do any of those things, go ahead, make friends of clients and clients of friends. Thank you.